Most people think network and internet are exactly the same thing. In daily life, we constantly hear sentences like, "My internet is not working," "There is a network issue," or "Wi-Fi is down." Because these words are used together so often, many people assume they all mean the same thing, but in reality, network and internet are two completely different concepts. In fact, your network can continue working perfectly even when the internet is fully disconnected. And the interesting part is, the internet itself is actually built using millions of smaller networks connected together. So in this video, we are going to understand the complete difference between a network and the internet in a very simple way with real-life examples. Even if you are a complete beginner, you'll clearly understand how everything works behind the scenes. Let us first understand what a network actually means. A network is simply a group of devices connected together so that they can communicate and exchange data with each other. These devices could be laptops, mobile phones, printers, smart TVs, servers, or any smart device capable of sending and receiving information. The main purpose of a network is communication between connected devices. For example, when your laptop sends a document to a printer, that communication happens through a network. The easiest real-life example of a network is your home Wi-Fi setup. Imagine your phone, laptop, smart TV, and printer are all connected to the same Wi-Fi router. The moment these devices become connected and start communicating, they form a network. Even if the internet cable is disconnected, your devices can still communicate locally. Your phone can still cast videos to your smart TV, and your laptop can still access a wireless printer. Your network is still functioning properly, even though the internet is unavailable. When devices communicate within a small area such as a home, school, office, or building, it is commonly called a local area network or LAN. In a LAN, devices are physically close to each other and communicate through Ethernet cables or Wi-Fi signals. This allows for shared access to printers and internal servers. Offices use LANs so employees can access shared storage and internal applications. Schools and gaming cafes use local networks so multiple systems can communicate together. One important thing to understand is that a LAN does not necessarily require the internet to work. A company can have hundreds of computers connected internally, even without external access. Local communication continues to function inside the network. This is why companies separate internal network issues from internet issues. Now let us understand what the internet actually is. The internet is a massive global system that connects millions of different networks together across the world. That is why the internet is often called a network of networks. Every home, office, data center, and cloud infrastructure can become part of the internet if they are interconnected globally. When you open a website, your request travels far beyond your home router. First, your device sends data to your local router, which then forwards it to your internet service provider. Your internet service provider, or ISP, includes examples like Jio, Airtel, BSNL, AIKT, or Vodafone. They are your gateway to the global system. Your ISP then forwards your request across larger national and international networks until it reaches the destination server, like a Google data center. The server then sends the response back through multiple interconnected networks until the data finally reaches your device. This complete worldwide communication system is the internet. The easiest way to understand the difference is by comparing them to roads and highways. Imagine the roads inside your apartment complex. These roads allow movement between buildings inside that local area. This is similar to a local network where devices communicate within a limited environment. Now imagine huge highways connecting cities and countries together. Those highways represent the internet because they connect millions of smaller road systems together globally. So in simple words, a network is local communication between connected devices. The internet is global communication between millions of interconnected networks. People confuse them because they work together almost all the time. When your internet stops working, you lose access to online services, so you assume the network itself is broken. If your ISP connection fails, your Wi-Fi router may still be running perfectly. Your local network is functioning normally, but external internet access is unavailable. In this situation, local device communication still works, like printing or file sharing, but websites and online apps stop working. On the other hand, imagine the ISP connection is healthy, but your router crashes. Now, the internet exists outside, but your devices cannot access it because your local network has failed. These are two completely different problems. Routers act like bridges between your local network and the global internet. The router manages communication between your local devices while also talking to your ISP. Whenever you open a website, the router decides where your request should go. It is the gateway between your private network and the public internet. The most important concept to remember is this: the internet itself is made up of millions of smaller networks connected together. Without individual networks, the internet cannot exist. So whenever someone says they are the same, you now know the truth. A network is connected devices communicating locally, while the internet connects millions of networks together globally. Thanks for watching. You can reach us through Instagram and Telegram for mock interview guidance and scheduling. See you in the next video. Happy learning.